Hands up! Hands up, I said. Come out here. He started to surrender. So what?
Come here to the open area. Get on your knees, lie down.
The head of the security service of Ukraine, Vasyl Malyuk, dropped a real news bomb by revealing shocking information. In the summer of 2023, the Ukrainian Defense Forces destroyed one of the 3 Russian medium-range ballistic missile systems, Oreshnik, Kedar. This was announced by the head of the security service of Ukraine, Vasyl Malyuk, during a briefing. The new Russian development was destroyed at a missile military range in the northwestern part of the Astrakhan region. We have never voiced this before, but we can briefly say that one of the 3 Oreshniks was successfully destroyed on their territory, at Kapustin Yar, by the DIU, the SSU, and the Foreign Intelligence Service, he said. Malyuk assured that the destruction was 100%. He noted that the operation was not made public in any way, and the destruction of the Oreshnik was reported exclusively to the Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the President of Ukraine. Also, according to the SSU head, several presidents of other countries knew about it. It was at a time when the name Oreshnik was not known or used by the general public, and the Russians did not threaten it much at that time. If I'm not mistaken, we conducted this successful operation the summer before last, he added. At the end of September, self-proclaimed President of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, accidentally showed what the Russian Oreshnik missile system looks like. A model of the mobile system was spotted in the dictator's office. Judging by the photo, the Oreshnik is mounted on a chassis with a 12x12 wheel formula, probably the MZKT 79291. It is known that the Russian intermediate-range ballistic missile is developed on the basis of the RS-26 Rubež. The Defense Intelligence of Ukraine detailed that the real name of the complex is not Oreshnik, but Kedar. The missile is equipped with 6 warheads, each equipped with 6 submunitions. The speed on the final section of the trajectory is over 11 Mach. The tests of the Kedar missile system took place at the Kapustin Yar test site in October 2023 and June 2024. Footage from the action camera of soldiers from the 63rd Brigade, drone operators who were simply trying to make their positions safe.
We just decided to do a small cleanup in our rear to ensure our safety. We stumbled upon a trail, so to speak. Well, I'm from Volyn. You could say I was born in the forest. No animal would pass through the grass like that. Carefully approached, discovered. Well, a shelter is definitely there. Come on, come out here. Get out here.
Hands up! Hands up, I said. Come out here. He started to surrender. So what?
Come here to the open area. Get on your knees, lie down, lie down.
Stand like that.
Fish, you got it? That's the guy who went out.
Keep your hands up.
I didn't shoot anyone.
All right, you'll live, I promise. Your documents here, bro.
I don't have any. I'm a convict.
Convict, he was a communications officer, 2 radios, 2 phones, documents. Most likely he was the group leader.
When was the last time you went on the radio?
This morning, I didn't recognize the food. I haven't eaten for 6 days.
Why do I understand you, but you don't understand me?
Didn't understand.
Volodya, that's it. Let's pack everything and take him away from his... Gave him a smoke, that's it. The treatment towards him was, I would say, at the highest level. Collected all his things, absolutely everything, all the equipment, all the technology.
If you behave, you'll get some water now. Let him put on the helmet, Dom. He looks like the sky on Polonina.
Come here, you've come this far, you can walk another 50 meters.
The Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, in cooperation with the resistance movement Chernaya Iskra, or Black Spark, destroyed a launcher of the Russian Buk M3 surface-to-air missile system, and struck a Nebo-U radar in the Rostov region. The operation was reported by the Command of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. These systems are key components of Russia's air defense in that area. The operation took place during the night of September 28th, but details could only be made public now. On the night of September 28th, the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, in coordination with the insurgent movement in Russia known as Chernaya Iskra, conducted special actions that disabled two critical elements of the enemy's air defense system, the SOF reported. Both systems posed a significant threat to the operations of Ukrainian combat aircraft in the frontline zone and hindered the work of Ukraine's long-range kamikaze drones. Recently, the strike drones of the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces destroyed a frontline fuel depot and an oil storage facility belonging to the Russian invaders in the Luhansk region. The strike occurred at a moment when the fuel tanks were completely full, resulting in powerful explosions and severe consequences for the invaders. The West must prepare to go cap in hand to Putin so that Russia does not use the nuclear-powered Poseidon torpedo, Russian State Duma Chairman Volodin said. According to him, the creation of the Burevestnik cruise missile made it possible to test Poseidon, a weapon to which there is no equal at all.
Portray. No one believed, not the president believed. He kept the most modern weapon under control. The creation of Potrel made it possible to test Poseidon. There is absolutely no equal to this weapon. The president from start to finish accompanied the implementation of this project. We see the result, an increase in the country's defense capability. And today, those abroad who harm us should be ready to bow and go to our Supreme Commander-in-Chief just to ensure this weapon is not used.
Russia has resumed flights to Syria as Moscow seeks to maintain military bases. Russia has resumed flights to Syria, where its key military bases are located. This is evidenced by Flight Radar 24 data, which recorded flights of Russian aircraft to Latakia, Bloomberg reported. On October 26th, a Russian Aerospace Forces transport Il-62M flew from Libya to Latakia and then returned to the Moscow region. At the same time, the An-124-100 Ruslan has made 3 flights to Basel al-Assad Airport since October 24th. A source close to the Kremlin confirmed that Moscow is resuming flights and activity at the Khmeimim base, Agentstvo News noted. Russia uses the Khmeimim air base and the port in Tartus as the main strongholds for military operations in the Middle East and Africa. The collapse of Bashar al-Assad's regime almost a year ago has called into question the Kremlin's ability to maintain influence and cooperation with the new transitional government of Syria led by Ahmed al-Sharaa. The loss of bases in Syria would be a serious strategic defeat for Moscow, which is in a confrontation with the United States and the EU. The Kremlin confirmed that during Putin's meeting with al-Sharaa, they discussed the future of the bases in Khmeimim and Tartus. Even if Russia manages to stay in Syria, its military presence may be reduced, Bloomberg notes. A delegation from the Syrian Foreign Ministry is currently in Moscow working to reopen the embassy and provide consular services. At the Future Investment Initiative Summit in Riyadh, al-Sharaa announced plans to attract foreign investors to rebuild Syria after the war. Earlier, it was reported that Russia had not reached an agreement with Syria on the fate of its military bases.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.